Communism popcorn, my favorite.
What should I watch? History Channel.
Welcome to the History Channel. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Katie, and today we're going to talk about the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan.
Let's start with a background on the Cold War.
The Cold War lasted many years, and the war was basically between the Soviet Union and the United States.
The Soviet Union supported communism, while the United States was anti-communist.
The government in Afghanistan was a communist government, but in the late 1970s, anti-communist Muslim guerrillas began to go against the Afghanistan government. So during Christmas time, the Soviet Union intervened.
Many of the Muslim guerrillas joined the Mujahideen, which were the soldiers who fought against the Soviet Union.
For many years, this war continued, and the United States smuggled weapons for the Mujahideens, which helped them immensely.
The United States gave them Stinger missiles, which helped them shoot down the Soviet planes.
The Soviet Union became very weak as it lost many troops. This led to the Soviet Union dissolving, which led to the end of communism.
Thanks for joining us on the History Channel.
See you next time. Don't forget, this is Katie
and Olivia. Bye.
Wow, that was so interesting. I actually liked communism. It seems like the U.S. really helped Afghanistan. I wish that the United States hadn't have helped the Mujahideen, because then there would probably be communism today. I think I'm going to take a nap.
Hi, welcome to the History Channel. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Katie, and today we are here to talk about communism and how it became what it is today.
We will be showing you many newly found artifacts that will help us better understand what happened during the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan.
But first we're going to start off with some background information to how the Soviets became so powerful.
For a long time, on behalf of Afghanistan, the Mujahideen fought against the Soviet Union, but because they did not have many supplies and weapons, the Mujahideen weakened and many died.
A letter written by a young Mujahideen was recently found. In this letter, the soldier writes to his wife, telling her about the struggles they have faced. And today we have the letter, and as you can see, it's really old and teared up and wrinkled. It says, and it was written on December 1981, "To my wife, I am writing to let you know that I am still alive. I just want to reassure you so you don't worry about me. Don't be afraid for me. Hopefully we still have a chance in winning this war. We just need help, from anyone really. We are fighting a war without any support from another country, so we do not have proper weapons. A few of our men were killed because they didn't stand a chance against the technology-advanced weapons that the Soviets used. They were not properly equipped with anything to protect them from the bullets shot at them. It's been rough because we have been deprived of food and water. Several days ago, a few men were so hungry that they tried to eat dirt. This resulted in them throwing up one with an illness. Because of lack of money, we had no hospitals or any medical care whatsoever, so they died. We are losing our men left and right, yet I just want to let you know that I am not giving up. We are going to win this war, and I will come home for you. We will be together forever. I promise. Love, your husband. P.S. I love you."
Because the Mujahideen did not have the supplies that they needed, they were unsuccessful, and propaganda was made to try to get people to help in war efforts.
And we have the propaganda today, and one of them says, "Communism is not the way. Let's win the war so they can go away."
Another says, "Hunger, death, no weapons. Every day the Mujahideen are dying. They need your help. Please help them today. Right here, right now."
And this one says, "One dictator, no freedom, all rules. Do you want to live this way?" And then there's a picture of a person, and it says, "Call 723-498-5353 to help today."
And another says, "Stop the tears and help in the war efforts today." The propaganda only helped a little, so the anti-communist people of Afghanistan were forced to put all their money and time into the war efforts. They created weapons and grew food for the Mujahideen in the place of their work.
Because of this, many people in Afghanistan starved to death since there was a food shortage due to lack of money.
Although the Mujahideen got better weapons and food, they still were beat because too many soldiers had gotten sick and died before people began to help in the war efforts. Eventually, the Mujahideen was forced to withdraw and signed an unfair treaty.
And today we have the treaty. Here is the treaty, and it says that it's the Treaty of Soviet-Afghan 1989. Afghanistan's government is only allowed to be communist. That's one of the agreements in the treaty. All Soviets are permitted to live in Afghanistan under their own rules, and all citizens in Afghanistan must obey the communist government, and you are not allowed to break any of the rules in the treaty.
The Soviets gained lots of power from this, and communism expanded so far that it had taken over the world.
Since then, lots of additional information has been uncovered. Today we have a diary to share with you. This diary was written by a 16-year-old girl named Cassie who lived through the Soviet-Afghanistan War.
Today, communism is the leading form of government in the world.
We have a map to show you. So here's the map, and as you can see, all the red countries colored in are communism, and that's a lot of the map. That's majority of the countries, and the world is becoming communism.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in into the History Channel.
See you next time.
Remember, I'm Olivia.
And I'm Katie.
Bye.
Whoa, that was such a weird dream. Wait, what's this? Help. I've never seen this before. What would have happened if the U.S. didn't interfere? Afghanistan would have not had the support with their anti-communist views. The Mujahideen would have had no money. Russia got grain from Afghanistan without U.S. interference. The Olympics were not boycotted, which caused less tension between the U.S. and Russia. The Soviet Union was not weakened and was able to keep spreading communism. Now that I think about it, I'm really glad that the U.S. helped Afghanistan, because if they didn't, I wouldn't have had any freedom, and I really like freedom. I think I'm going to go read the newspaper. The newspaper's here. Our government today. Communism is today's leading form of government, and majority of the world has this kind of government. So where is the world today? Do you want an update? Well, I have one word for you. Communism. Oh no! My wish came true!